Hi, this is AliShanMao, and in this video I will show you how to assemble the T580P quadcopter. These are the components which are given in the box and only few tools required. So first off, we will start with the main board and installation of motor shafts. Okay, take the cover off, and now you need to take this board off. Okay, ESC is here, so flight controller board, we will take it off as well. You need to take the buzzer and the flight controller board to ESC connection off. Okay, now that the stabilization unit or FC is out, you can actually see, having the quadcopter main piece on the ground, ESC facing to the top right. This is your forward, backward, left and right. So front, back, left and right. And then if you look at the motor shafts, these are all color coded. Okay, so it's very simple according to the user manual that we are following. Yellow will stay forward, then red, find the color heat shrink tube. Okay, yellow front, red left, black back, and blue right. Okay, so now we will install these shafts. Next, these are 4 screws that we will take out. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, these screws will go in. As you can see, when you insert a shaft, there is a hole here. Okay, so this hole will align onto this screw hole, and this screw will go through this shaft hole so that it will keep it fixed there and it will not move. Okay, insert the shaft, making sure that motor shaft is facing upwards and motor belly is downwards. And after inserting the shaft in here, let me zoom in, align the hole on this one. Okay, and now you can easily insert this screw. Make sure you don't damage the cables. Actually, you need to somehow move these cables around and make sure the screw actually goes through. Do not force it, do not damage the cables. Okay, if you simply gently move the cables around and move the screw this way, it will go down, and then you can actually tighten it. So here we are. There we go. This shaft is nice and firm. Similarly, follow the same step to install the other shafts. Make sure you go follow the color scheme and orientation that I have just described. Okay, now all the shafts and the motors are installed. Okay, the next thing you need to do is very simple. So if you look closely here, there are color coded connectors: yellow, blue, red, black. You know what does that mean. So here, if you look at these cables, blue goes to blue, black goes to black, yellow goes to yellow, and red goes to red. And also you can see there are 3 colors wire: yellow, black and red. And if you look closely, they are also color coded on each color: red, yellow, black, black, yellow, red, and black, yellow, red, red, yellow, black. So similarly, you can easily, without any confusion, connect them. Okay, all the cables are connected. That was just simply piece of cake. You can never make a mistake here unless you are colorblind. Okay, in that case, get some help. Alright, now we are going to connect the flight controller, this board. Okay, and making sure we are going to connect this board here, making sure the orientation is right. This connector here and this connector here. This connector is the buzzer connector. Okay, the small one, and this one is the flight controller to ESC connector. Alright, so we will put it here this way. This is the orientation. Now let's connect the FC board. Make sure you do not actually tighten it too much. Okay, the board has been installed and connected. Make sure it sits parallel. Okay, so and also do not over tighten this one, these 4 screws. You need to make sure the board is a little bit free, okay, on these plastics. Remember the orientation. This is your front, this is back. So front and back will have anti-clockwise rotation. okay, CCW counterclockwise, and left and right are going to have the clockwise rotation. So install the propellers accordingly. Mounting the X mode piece is very easy. Just keep the T580 to the forward facing, okay, and you can easily see that these are two cuts here, actually three of them. They all fit nicely on these holes coming out here. Alright, and now your skids will actually sit on these 4 screws nicely. So let us do it. There we are, the landing skids are mounting. This time it looks like that Lotus RC is saving some weight on this T580 because there's no battery tray. Battery will simply mount on this one, on this area using the Velcro. So now the T580 is ready, actually, you can see. And the last thing we need to do is add a receiver and configure your radio.